Really look to your guidance for close to 20 years here in the industry, over 30 years, but since a little wee one, you've been collecting coins, correct, Mike?
Absolutely. So I was a little paper boy. I used all my paper boy money to collect coins. That's right. I collected silver dollars.
Yeah.
And then when the big run up in 79 went, that's when I went to college, 79. That's so you know, you can figure, do the math there for me. And paid for my entire college education with the with the silver dollars that I collected, and then started recollecting them. I'm in the process of getting all those back now. Not the exact coins, but
how exciting. It's
cool,
really neat. Okay, speaking of exciting, this is that opportunity you were mentioning, Mike, that is, we will not be able to repeat it. This doesn't happen very often, you know, especially for the quarters.
Yeah, and here's what happens. When the United States government, in all honesty, collecting coins in the 90s was kind of, what's the best way to describe it? Moribund at best. It was a dead hobby. The government made a penny, nickel, dime, quarter, and a half dollar every year, and that was kind of it. You know, made an occasional this or that, but almost nothing. It was just as boring as it could be. I was still doing it, but it was pretty boring. Then 1999 came around, and the United States government decides to do the legendary state quarter program. They decided to honor every single state in the union on the back of the venerable Washington quarter, doing 5 coins per year until the entire 50 states were honored or commemorated, and then they decided to do the 6 territorial quarters to make 56 separate coins. It was one of the greatest buzzes in numismatic history. As a matter of fact, based on this, 76% of Americans consider themselves to be coin collectors. 76% of Americans agree that coin collecting is a great hobby. I'd challenge you to find 76% of Americans agree on anything else. Yeah. Life, liberty, happiness, and coin collecting. Those are kind of the big 4.
But it started right here.
It started with this. And so what happens is when these coins first came out, the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint coins were also very extraordinarily difficult to get. But the king of it were these right here. These are the proof coins. These are the coins that were never released into circulation. These are the coins that only have this San Francisco Mint. None of the San Francisco minted coins were ever released into circulation. And as you can see right here, they have this beautiful mirror finish that you're going to have right here. And so we have the entire collection of the proof American state quarters and territorial quarters from 1999 all the way down here to 2009, including all of the territories at almost $250 off our regular price. First of all, you get the red oak presentation box that you're going to see right here. Look at this thing, that piano finish. This is $79.95 for the box by itself. $79. So that leaves you basically $120. So about $2 a coin.
Oh, wow.
$2 a coin. Now, the individual airtight holders that we take these out, because this is not the way they come from the government, 59 cents a piece. So you have 60 cents times another 56. That's another, so you're really, for the coins here, you are well less than $100 when you count in the packaging.
That's, you know what, that's why we're excited. That's why it's an opportunity buy, and the 4 flex payments on top of that.
And it's complete, and it's 4 flex payments, and it's all that stuff. Now, here's where it gets really exciting in terms of value.
Okay.
So you look at the $449.95. That's the HSM price, and I probably sold, I bet you we sold at $449, 25,000 of these, maybe 35,000 of these at that price over the course of the time. Nobody sold more state quarters than I have. I've sold more than anybody else. I've sold hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of millions of state quarters, more than anybody else. And this is the best price I have ever been able to do on my boxed set, by far.
That says a lot.
So let's go back here. So remember, so now, by the time you count in the packaging, you're paying about $1.50 a coin. Well, if you look at the territorial quarters here, this last 6 territorial quarters, and I want to talk about the value for a little bit, then let's talk about some of the quarters. These right here are nationally advertised catalog. Now understand, people buy these separately and individually all the time. $7.95 across the board for these. $7.95, $7.95, $7.95, $7.95, $7.95, $7. So $8 times 6, so that's $48.
Yes.
Okay, now remember, we only have about $100 worth of the quarters here, the rest is in the box. But here's where it gets interesting. The hardest to get is actually the 2008s. You ready for this?
Yes.
Okay, so this is right here, starting with Hawaii.
Okay.
$22.95, $18.50, $18.50, 1850, 1850.
Come on.
The 2008 individually are worth more than you're paying for the entire collection for the 5 2008 quarters. For the 5 2008 quarters on a coin-by-coin basis, the 2008 coins in here are going to be a greater value. Yeah. And hence why the sale price comes in. And how about the 1999s? I told you, these 1999, just the proof sets, those 5 coins, I sold thousands. I sold tens of thousands of those in the, $150 to $250 price point back in the 1990s. So what I'm able to do is, in essence, sell you these coins at less than the original issue price from the United States. It's like being able to go back in a numismatic time capsule and collect every single one of these. Now, do not confuse these with the mint state American quarters. Those are the Philadelphia and Denver minted coins. Those are the ones that you got at the bank or the post office or was out there. Those are not these coins in any way, shape, or form. These are the special proof collector coins. This is the only way to get these is from the original United States government mint proof sets. And then we're going to go ahead and put them in this spectacular piano finish. Like I said, it's got that shiny finish. We call that a piano finish box that we're going to do right there. That is every coin individually. As you can see, individual airtight holders with every single solitary one of them for basically a third of the price that you're going to be able to find out there in the marketplace.
Mike, in terms of individual quarters, so obviously some are going to be more valuable than
There's
others.
Absolutely no doubt.
Is that because there was less circulation, or is it
It's interesting. There's a lot of different reasons.
Yeah.
The Hawaii quarter is very rare for a very specific reason. Okay, this came out in 2008. If you recall again what happened in 2008, we elected President Barack Obama. He was born in Hawaii. Oh, right. So we put together thousands, tens of thousands. We sold here 275,000 quarter sets that included Hawaii quarters. The other one, for instance, is Illinois. That's, of course, Abraham Lincoln State. So when you do Lincoln sets, you use the Illinois quarters. So those quarters have got incredible individual value based on who comes from all these. The Texas quarter, of course, Texans so proud of their state, they would buy up all the Texas quarters as well. So the Texas quarter brings extra money. So and then the 2008s were rare to begin with, as were the 1999s, as were the 2004s and 5s were also very low in terms of that. There were other quarters that people collected for other reasons. The Alabama quarter here, for instance, the only United States Helen Keller. It's the only circulating, although this isn't a circulating coin, that has got Braille on it that you're going to have right here. All of our Minnesota friends, of course, with the state bird, the loon. All the loon collectors have got to have a Minnesota state quarter. And then, of course, the peregrine falcon from Ohio. The only United States coin with a race car on it, of course, is going to be Indiana for the Indianapolis thing. I love the bucking Bronco here. My favorite one, of course, so let me find the coin. It's South Dakota. It's in here someplace. I'll find it here in just a second if you can help me.
So
but that's what you're saying.
You had to wait in the beginning to collect each one of these as they were released.
Yeah.
So
this took 11 years.
I don't have my
glasses. This took 11 years.
So I can't see anything.
So here's my favorite. Okay, because each state decided what they got to put on the quarter. So in other words, they decided what was important. So now you have South Dakota here. So you start with this that's very classically, so if you remember the Lincoln pennies that I had when I grew up with, they were Wheaties, Lincoln Wheaties. Well, so there's the ears of wheat that were on basically the Wheatie Lincoln penny. So it reminds me of that. We've then got Mount Rushmore right there as an iconically American monument as there's ever been made in America. And then in this uniquely American South Dakotan moment, they've got a pheasant flying over the whole thing. Because that's what they decided that their state was going to be about. The individualism of states is on display in 56 different ways here. And that is the incredible part about this collection. And you've got it in its rarest collector format at a third of the price that you can find this individually out there, even if you could find the airtight holders, the red oak presentation box, and even if you could find all the coins.
This is a history lesson right within itself.
Here.
I mean, honestly, can you imagine the grandkids coming over and taking each one out and showing them individually front and back and why it was important for that reason.
There's one United States state that has a working diamond mine in it. Which state is that? That would be Arkansas. It's right here, Crater Lake. You can actually go look for diamonds. You just pay them $5, you can go look for diamonds. Some girl just found a 26-carat diamond.
No way.
Yeah,
I would never thought Arkansas.
No, and so if you look, when you find Arkansas in here, once again, there's a diamond on it because that's the working diamond mine as well. Of course, then you're going to have Tennessee. You've got Nashville represented right there with the music. That's apocryphally Elvis's guitar, by the by, right there. Although there's no actual thing with that. The Palmetto State up there. So like you said, it is this phenomenal history lesson of what Americans find to be American. Now add in, so that's the history part of it. That's the collectible part of it. Now let's look at the numismatic, you know, the real numismatic part of it. The fact that every single one, there's Arkansas right there, as a matter of fact. There's the diamond in Arkansas right there. So you can see, there's the park right there, and there's a diamond right there. Kentucky, of course, has got, you know, thoroughbreds on it. And so what you have is you've got this thing where the United States government, like I said, Americans deciding what was America to them and put this out here. But then they didn't make that many coins. Remember, each coin was made for 10 weeks and 10 weeks only. Then it became a sold-out limited edition that would never be done again. They last made these in 2009. You have to understand, these are now 10 years past done. They started making these literally 20 years ago. And now you can have the entire set all the way through, all 50 state quarters, the 6 territorial quarters, for, like I said, a third of the price. Just the 2008 coins, individually coin by coin, are the value of all the coins in the set. What we're charging basically, when you count in the packaging, about $1.50 a coin.
It's hard to believe. And people are asking about the case. Yes, that is also included.
Absolutely.
And going back, that's not the retail. Our original offering and a customer pick for this, everything that you're receiving here, was $449.
Oh yeah, and coin by coin, that could be as high as $750, $700, $449. It was a customer pick. It's a good price at $449. It's just a crazy price at $199.95.
And the opportunity, again, I cannot encourage you enough with the flex pay option that we offer. It's only here at HSN. So if you're thinking, you know what, I'd love to get this home. I don't know if I can do the full 200 right now. Listen. Take advantage of the flex pay, get it home in the next couple of days. For even with the shipping and all that, you're still gonna be under, what, $65? And I want you to just explore it and see exactly, and just go online. You can do, again, this is the other great thing, Mike. You know when you're here, everything is certified. Everything is what it is. It's backed up 100%, guaranteed.
So huge.
Yes.
You know,